Now today we're going to continue our look at PowerShell functions, and in this case we're going to look at one of the options for the parameters, which is the switch option. So I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new function called example, and that example is going to have a parameter, and that parameter is going to have a type, and the type of parameter in question is going to be switch. Now the switch parameter, which we're going to go ahead and give a name with very imaginative as usual, just simply my switch, and based on that we're going to have two options. If the switch parameter is used, we're going to write an output, so we're going to use the if, and we're going to use the my switch, which basically dictates the if this value exists, then do the following. So if my switch exists, or it has a true statement, then we write an output. In this case we'll say that the switch is used. And the other option, and so we're going to put an else statement. If the switch is not used, write an output, but in this case telling us that the switch was not used. Now to explain how this differs from other parameters, we would look at something like a string value, which requires an input to always be made after the entry. Now, first of all, let's correct the typo. And again, like I said, if it was a string, you would require to put a entry after the switch. But in this case, we don't actually need to put an entry after the switch. So we have no switch, and then we have with a switch, and then we have no additional information required in order to use it, as it's basically a yes/no value. That about concludes it for this video. If you like, give us a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do, and as always, subscribe for more content.